You brought our country back. We're not running yet, but we're at least standing. We got out of that ditch we found ourselves in. You were counted out, but you refused to be knocked out. I know a little bit about that. You work hard, and now you should see the rewards. That's the basic bargain of America. And I want to be the president who gets up every day going to bat for you, making it my mission to focus on what you need, cutting your taxes, making college and health care affordable for you. Finally seeing you get the raise you deserve so that you can get ahead and stay ahead. This is not a new fight for me. You know, when I got out of law school, I didn't go to some big law firm. I went to work for the Children's Defense Fund. And then a few years later, I started something called the Arkansas Advocates for Children and Families. I have been working to try to even the odds against those who are less advantaged, those who don't have all the opportunities they deserve. And one area where it's particularly important that Alicia was talking about is on college. Now, I bet a bunch of you have student loans, don't you? And it's not only the students, it's also the parents and the grandparents who often guarantee the student loans, right? Well, I've got a plan to make college affordable and to let people refinance their student debt at lower interest rates. but it causes you to think hard about not just the life of this wonderful little person that is now part of our family, but what about all the kids? You know, I'm the granddaughter of a factory worker from Scranton, Pennsylvania. My grandfather worked in the lace mills in Scranton. He worked really hard from the time he was a teenager till he retired at 65. But he always believed in his hard